Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, take on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
So you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Breaks an open space. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Back to pass. It's Stone. Grab down the middle. It's Covey. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Moore. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right right back to him.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Stone. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Makes the defender miss. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So likely the final play of this first quarter coming up here. The back's got it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Northwestern has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's McCulley. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On the ground, it's Marshall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
He's running out of time here. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. A running play called on 4th down. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Breaks free. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Makes a nice move there. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. He's past the marker and still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
How
about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
That makes the score Northwestern 17, Michigan 3.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Northwestern.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Stone. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Northwestern 17, Michigan 3.
The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Big spin on the run.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. Brings up second down.
Offense operating from the pistol. Handoff to the back. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Stone. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback dropping back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to fourth down. You got to lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Brings up second down.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Simpson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10.
That makes the score. Northwestern 17.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Stone. Makes a quick catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
First down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's tackled at the 26. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it, and it's good for a first down with 36.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Loses 3.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the grab. It's Covey. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Stone. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
27-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Northwestern, 20, Michigan, 10.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who've made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
At the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I really thought on second goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Northwestern 20, Michigan 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Stone. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. Jukes to get past a man. And moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At the 44. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Stone. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Northwestern 23.
after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They mix it up with a run. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's McCulley. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. What a catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's reeled in. It's McCulley. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Gain of 18. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Northwestern.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They got the lead now in the final seconds. Can the defense hang on?
Michigan 24, Northwestern 23.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Stone. Short pass finds the tight end. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.